Not all of us can do great things. But we can do small things with great love. Yesterday is gone. Tomorrow has not yet come. We have only today. Let us begin. Every time you smile at someone, it is an action of love, a gift to that person, a beautiful thing. Kind words can be short and easy to speak, but their echoes are truly endless. Kind words can be short and easy to speak, but their echoes are truly endless. If we have no peace, it is because we have forgotten that we belong to each other. If you judge people, you have no time to love them. Do not think that love in order to be genuine has to be extraordinary. What we need is to love without getting tired. Be faithful in small things because it is in them that your strength lies. Let no one ever come to you without leaving better and happier. Be the living expression of God's kindness, kindness in your face, kindness in your eyes, kindness in your smile. I alone cannot change the world, but I can cast a stone across the waters to create many ripples. Prayer is not asking. Prayer is putting oneself in the hands of God, at His disposition, and listening to His voice in the depth of our hearts. I'm a little pencil in the hand of a writing God, who is sending a love letter to the world. If you are humble, nothing will touch you, neither praise nor disgrace, because you know what you are. We know only too well that what we are doing is nothing more than a drop in the ocean. But if the drop were not there, the ocean would be missing something. A sacrifice to be real must cost, must hurt, and must empty ourselves. Give yourself fully to God. He will use you to accomplish great things on the condition that you believe much more in His love than in your weakness. Let us make one point, that we meet each other with a smile, when it is difficult to smile. Smile at each other, make time for each other and your family. I would rather make mistakes in kindness and compassion than work miracles in unkindness and hardness. Being unwanted, unloved, uncared for, forgotten by everybody, I think that is a much greater hunger, a much greater poverty than the person who has nothing to eat. Love is not patronizing and charity isn't about pity, it is about love. Charity and love are the same. With charity you give love, so don't just give money but reach out your hand instead. Without patience, we will learn less in life. We will see less. We will feel less. We will hear less. Ironically, Russian more usually mean less. Hungry for love, he looks at you. Thirsty for kindness, he begs of you. Naked for loyalty, he hopes in you. Homeless for shelter in your heart, he asks of you. Will you be that one to him? I must be willing to give whatever it takes to do good to others. This requires that I be willing to give until it hurts. Otherwise, there is no true love in me. And I bring injustice, not peace, to those around me. There are many people who can do big things, but there are very few people who will do the small things. A joyful heart is the normal result of a heart burning with love. She gives most who gives with joy. We must know that we have been created for greater things, not just to be a number in the world, not just to go for diplomas and degrees, this work and that work. We have been created in order to love and to be loved. Let us not be satisfied with just giving money. Money is not enough, money can be got, but they need your hearts to love them. So, spread your love everywhere you go. Go out into the world today and love the people you meet. Let your presence light new light in the hearts of people. If a mother can kill her own child, what is left for me to kill you and you to kill me? There is nothing between. I was once asked why I don't participate in anti-war demonstrations. I said that I will never do that. But as soon as you have a pro-peace rally, I'll be there. When you have nothing left but God, you have more than enough to start over again. There should be less talk. A preaching point is not a meeting point. What do you do then? Take a broom and clean someone's house. That says enough. It is not what to do, but how much love we put into the doing. We can do not greats, only small things with great love. I want you to be concerned about your next-door neighbor. Do you know your next-door neighbor? I see Jesus in every human being. I say to myself, this is hungry Jesus, I must feed him. This is sick Jesus. This one has leprosy or gangrene, I must wash him and tend to him. I serve because I love Jesus. Prayer makes your heart bigger, until it is capable of containing the gift of God Himself. Prayer begets faith, faith begets love, and love begets service on behalf of the poor. The trees, the flowers, the plants grow in silence. The stars, the sun, the moon move in silence. Silence gives us a new perspective. I still think that the greatest suffering is being lonely, feeling unloved, just having no one. That is the worst disease that any human being can ever experience. Each of us is merely a small instrument. All of us, after accomplishing our mission, will disappear. Holiness does not consist in doing extraordinary things. It consists in accepting, with a smile, what Jesus sends us. It consists in accepting and following the will of God. Keep the corners of your mouth turned up. Speak in a low, persuasive tone. Listen, be teachable. Laugh at good stories and learn to tell them, for as long as you are green, you can grow. Do not think that love, in order to be genuine, has to be extraordinary. What we need is to love without getting tired. I am a little pencil in God's hands. He does the thinking. He does the writing. He does everything, and sometimes it is really hard because it is a broken pencil and He has to sharpen it a little more. It is not how much we do, but how much love we put in the doing. It is not how much we give, but how much love is put in the giving. There is a terrible hunger for love. We all experience that in our lives, the pain, the loneliness. We must have the courage to recognize it. The poor you may have right in your own family. Find them. Love them. The fruit of silence is prayer, the fruit of prayer is faith, the fruit of faith is love, the fruit of love is service, and the fruit of service is peace. If we accept that a mother can kill her own child, how can we tell other people not to kill each other? Any country that accepts abortion is not teaching its people to love, rather, to use violence to get what they want. I have found the paradox that if I love until it hurts, then there is no hurt, but only more love. Suffering is nothing by itself. But suffering shared with the passion of Christ is a wonderful gift, the most beautiful gift, a token of love. At the hour of death, when we come face to face with God, we are going to be judged on love, not how much we have done, but how much love we put into the doing. When a poor person dies of hunger, it has not happened because God did not take care of him or her. It has happened because neither you nor I wanted to give that person what he or she needed.